That
Hopefully
was
this
quite the
doesn't lock
little
me into the
adventure
main
we
quest.
went on.
Where do we need to go? Down here? Up here? I don't know. We're climbing. Hello? What are y'all doing? Oh, thank goodness. Have you come to find us? That's not what we meant, but is something the matter? I came with this girl to gather her favorite food, but then we got lost along the way. And then you guys showed up, so I thought maybe you came to help. I see. We can show you the way back, but did you see anyone else around here besides us? No, you're the only ones we ran into, right? Nazamil? Nazamil? Nazamil, is that your name? Yep, that's me. Thanks for the help. I think we'll give up on the food and just head home now. Come on. Excuse me. Come on, let's go, Nazamil. The girl in Pelesian said Nazamil went with an adult to search for something. She must have been talking about these two. A simple mix-up because of their similar names. Even if it was a mistake, they did need help, so let's just say it was worth it and move on. That's true. I'm glad we were able to help. Dang. So not Nazamil.
We didn't learn much about Nazamil, but that could just mean she was hidden away while she grew up.
Why don't we share what we know with the woman who worked for the Hildress family?
Good idea. We don't have a lot to go on, but at least she seemed genuinely worried about her.
I hope this doesn't lock me into this, whatever this is. Oh, can't
I
mind.
won't forgive you. Between heaven and earth.
Armor won't save you!
Lightning! This came between heaven and earth. Finish this.
We got the advantage.
Good.
Just have to make
Fear.
It got fired.
I've got this.
Rinwell, I'm on my... Yeah! You're finished!
Wow.
SP for Dohalim. Right. Ooh.
Oh, look what I just found.
Okay, there's a mausoleum here. Which we saw her in.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Careful. Someone's there.
Is it Nazamil? Nazamil. Nazamil. This is kind of scaring me, like... Oh. Hold on. We're probably gonna have to fight them, yeah? What's this about? The clay? Is that the clay? So you can make pottery with this clay, but what's so special about it? The texture, the viscosity, the aroma, everything is first rate. Touch it and see for yourself. I think I'm good for now. Okay, we got high quality clay. We're gonna avoid them. Aw, they blocked off this area.
Words fail me.
We can't go in here anymore. Alright, we got the clay. I think I'm gonna ignore this. We can fast travel here now. Let's go back to Olzebek. Do Dohalim's thing real quick. Maybe I'll unlock more side quests. And then we'll go to Pelesian again.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hey, we brought the clay.
We brought materials for the glaze. How's the quality?
Oh, you can make great glaze out of this. Terrific!
Now you can finally make the pottery of your dreams, Dohalim.
My dreams. Right.
Is something wrong?
I thought about the reason his pottery is so beautiful. Why it's so fresh and attractive. It's because each piece fuses and combines multiple materials from foreign lands. A single dish reveals to us a new world beyond the walls that once closed us in.
You mean his pottery is only possible because we're now able to travel freely between the realms?
Yes. His
Yeah.
pottery is the symbol of a new era. I hope to create a piece like that too.
You look so happy, Dohalim.
He does, like a little cat.
I am. I feel like a new door has opened for my pottery. My creative desires are welling up like a mountain spring from within. Now to create something with my own two hands. A new form of pottery befitting our new world.
That's it! Now pour that energy into the clay. Use my kiln when you're ready to fire your piece.
Ah, the kiln. Right, the kiln. Oh dear.
Huh? What's wrong now?
To create new pottery for the new world, a new kiln befitting the new era is also necessary.
Oh,
What? Even the kiln has to be new and special?
Art is a result of the artist's commitment. There can be no compromises.
Right. And how long does it take to build a kiln? Just out of curiosity.
Probably a year, more or less.
A year?
A year?
First, one needs good stones. We could likely find some in Menancia.
Is this dish ever going to be finished?
Not easily. Or quickly, apparently. That's so funny. Well,
Perhaps we should inquire further about the kiln materials?
Let's do that another time. I have a feeling you two could talk about it all day.
You're not angry, Kisara?
Anger won't change anything. And besides, I think it's a good thing that Dohalim can devote himself to his passions like this.
yeah. You got a long way to go, man. Make sure to show me when it's finished, though. Then we can have an intense discussion about pottery. Bothering your world sure does lead to interesting encounters. Yes! Alright, I guess we're done here officially. I'm looking. I don't see nothing. Let's go to Pelagian real quick. We got this.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
You're new. So my friends are following the Dahnan's example and trying to figure out what they can contribute. It's hard to get motivated alone, but with friends it's a different story. I'm grateful for that. Yes. Yes. Do for yourself, please. Don't just be lazy and complain all the time. That's not a good look, man. I'm just looking to see if they had anything else to say. Alright. Hey.
That can't be.
I see, so Nazamil never stopped being treated like
Sorry.
that. I'm sorry, I know it wasn't the kind of story you wanted to hear. No, it's alright. I'm just glad to hear about her from you all. Everyone else I talked to says they never heard of her. It's simply heartbreaking. It sounds like you've been worried about Nazamil this whole time. Of course, but as I said before, I couldn't do anything to help her. I felt sorry for her, but I couldn't even give her a snack that one time. If I ever see her again, I want to apologize. It may not be much consolation, but
No.
still. No, I think that just having someone think about you is itself a very nice feeling. Excuse me. I think that's exactly what Nazamil needed, was just the thought that, hey, someone else was thinking about her besides us. You know, not everyone thinks the same. I'm sure Nazamil would appreciate it. Agreed, and we're glad to have been able to hear how you feel about Nazamil. If and when you meet again, I hope you can finally give her that
Very
snack.
good.
Yes, that's what I'll do. Nazamil, you found some very nice friends. I'm so happy for you. Aww. Yeah, but she's going down a dark road, I think.
That woman didn't seem to know that Nazamil's mother was a Dahnan, even at that age. Nazamil was kept out of sight for all but a handful of the Hildress family's staff.
She really wasn't exaggerating about her upbringing. My heart hurts just thinking about it. If she were here right now, I'd want to scoop her up and give her a big hug.
The next time we
Aw.
see her, we need to let her know how much she means to us.
I love children. Just seeing them smile makes me happy. Some of them are rude or have a bad attitude, but every child has at least one good attribute. True. Alright, is there any more quests? Fuck. Fuck! We'll go do it. We'll go do it.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay, what were we doing? There was another quest, oops. There was another quest, wasn't there? Rinwell's second character subquest.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Some children? My daughter's been playing with a Dahnan. Why a Dahnan of all people? I'm worried. Worried about what? What's she worried about? That they'll get along? Make lasting friendship. Sorry, I was making sure no one else had anything to say. Oh, hey! Pelesian star Zugos are none other than boomies. No one can ever take that spot. We'll come with the more local specialties and work together to help Pelesian flourish. You got some guts not to run away even after being glared at by my boomy-style stare. I had no idea there was such a passionate person in this city. We'll have to work harder. Look at them. They're getting along? Question mark? Some Renans who've only ever been rude to me until now said they wanted to tell them about Dahnan crafts. They seemed pretty serious, so I decided to give in and tell them what I know. And they started sharing all sorts of opinions, and I found myself kind of enjoying it. Nice. Alright, let's see what these children... What's up? What is up? Uh-oh. Giving me a break. It's not like Dahnans can use magic. But that lady who's friends with the Blazing Sword could. Forget about it. It's impossible. Keep trying to act like a Renan.
Hey!
Whoa, easy there. No need to fight. It's the Blazing Sword and his lady friend. Hey, listen to this. I want to use astral arts just like you, but she keeps saying I can't. It's crazy talk. A Dahnan pretending to be a Renan? You shouldn't talk like that. She just looks up to Rinwell. No need to shame her. But it's not possible for Dahnans to use astral arts. I mean, even Renans. Hey, wait. She ran away. What the hell? She ran off. I thought I could get along with her. We were having a normal conversation and everything. I said that Dahnans might be able to use magic in the future and asked her to show me a trick. Then she suddenly got all angry and, well, you saw. I see. Seems like even if there is a path to reconciliation between Dahnans and Renans, it's a long one. Can I still be friends with that girl, or is it impossible because I'm a Dahnan? I'm sure there's a way. You never know. It's possible she was angry about something else and doesn't care about who's Renan and who's Dahnan. Hey, do you have some kind of magic for that to make her my friend? Sorry, magic doesn't work like that. That's what I thought. I guess it really is impossible for Dahnans and Renans to be friends. That's not true. Look, I'll find some way for you two to be friends. You mean it? You promise? Thank you. What am I going to do now, Alphen? I got a little carried away there. The two of us will just have to find a way to make them friends. Glad you're on board. That's got to be something we can do. I think our first move is finding the girl who stormed off. Yeah, why did she just run off in the middle of it? So strange. Children.
That Renan girl seemed like she was hiding something.
Everyone has their secrets, even children.
For now, let's focus on finding her.
Someone may know where the girl went. We should try asking kids around town if they know anything.
Okay, where do we go? Pelesian, 2nd level. Hello, child. No, I don't know anyone like that. Really? You live in the same part of town? Surely you played with her at some point. I never play with her. My mother told me not to. Sounds like that poor girl's been treated like dirt by the Renans. Maybe she can't do astral arts as well. That's why she didn't want to do a trick. You mean that girl with the super weak astral energy, right? Sure, I know her. No one takes her serious. Renans only expect Renans with strong astral energy. Oh, so her astral energy is weak. I think I can see why she got so angry. Yeah. You're talking about the girl who makes those cool necklaces, right? Necklaces? I didn't know about those. Oh yeah, she's really good with her hands. A while back I had her make a ring for my sister. Talent with jewelry crafting gets you nowhere with Renans, though. It sounds like she's got some real talent, though. Thanks for the info. They can make a friendship bracelet.
We still don't know where she went, but I think we've gotten the picture.
Yeah. Her astral energy is weak, so she's been ostracized by the Renans.
So when the Dahnan girl acted like she could use astral arts, it set her off.
Wait, Alphen. I have an idea. The Renan girl is good with jewelry, right? So maybe if we give her some materials to make necklaces with, it would help them become friends.
Worth a shot. After all, most people are happy when others show interest in what they like.
Besides, I don't want her to feel trapped. just because Renan values say someone's aptitude with astral energy determines their worth. I want her to know that she can focus on what she enjoys and be herself.
We should relay that message and give her some supplies for her art.
Then that settles it. First, let's gather supplies. Now
Okay,
that I
what
think
do I
about
need?
it, a book I once read had some information about materials used in Dahnan necklaces. So I know where we can start.
Once we've got everything, let's take them to the Dahnan girl and fill her in on our plan.
It isn't easy being different. That's something Nazamil and I know all too well, which is all the more reason to do everything we can to help that girl.
I can relate too. But I'll let Rinwell take the lead on this one.
I agree. This seems important to her.
Alright, where do we go? What do we need? Oh. Blister fangs. I think we'll just head to the inn and see if we can buy some.
We've reached our destination.
Do you have blister fangs? You do. I need. Oh, no. I need 5 of them.
Those are all the materials we need for the necklaces.
Let's take everything back so she can get started.
Did we really just spend that much
Oh my god, Kasara. It was for a good cause.
money?
Hey, you're back together.
Excuse me.
Oh.
If you've got something to say, then say it already. I'm sure you're just gonna make fun of me like everyone else.
Great, you're both here. Got a minute? I just found some pretty materials. Think you could use these to make accessories?
Oh? Wow. I've never seen anything like this. I can make a nice necklace or even earrings with this stuff.
But hey, I don't know much about those kinds of crafts. Do you think you could teach me sometime?
What? I don't know about that.
You sure? I heard you've got a knack for that kind of thing.
Fine. I guess I could show you a thing or two.
Thank you. Oh, can this girl join us? The more the merrier, right?
Fine, whatever. None of the Renans ever had anything nice to say about my necklaces, though.
Oh.
Listen, I'm sorry about before. I only brought up magic because I wanted to be friends. I don't know anything about making necklaces, so can you show me? And will you be my friend?
Okay, and I'm sorry too.
Looks
Aw.
like they've made up.
Yeah. The two of them always wanted to be friends. So I hope they keep getting along. Oh, right. There's something I'd like to say to you two. Is that okay? The world is full of all kinds of people. Everyone has their talents and shortcomings. But there's more to them than that. Whether they're Dahnan or Renan, if people can work together to appreciate each other's differences, the world will be a better place.
Oh, I see. I don't really know about that yet.
It's okay. I've been figuring it out little by little myself.
Alright then. I'll teach you how to make cute necklaces, just like me.
Her voice is so
right
cute.
now? Sorry. I appreciate the offer, but I'm kind of busy at the moment. But the two of you should just go ahead and make them without me.
Got it. Thank you, miss.
Oh. I'm Renan and Dahnan getting along.
That went well. They're getting along and even included you in their new circle of friends.
Oh, stop it. You'll make me blush. But seeing the two of them made me realize I really want to get close with Nazamil. Not just as an adventuring partner, but as a true friend.
I'm sure you can do just that.
Yeah, they're like around the same age, yeah? Maybe Nazamil's a little younger.
Good job, Rinwell. Sounds like those two were able to make up thanks to you.
Yeah, it looks like they were able to clear up their misunderstanding with each other. I hope they can become good friends.
I hope so too. But what if something goes wrong and they get in another fight?
Shion?
I'm sorry. It's just... I can't stop thinking about it. What's to keep the same thing from happening all over again?
Shion, don't worry. Working through their differences is how kids learn to understand each other and become closer friends.
She's right. Kids may fight a lot, but they usually make up quickly.
I see. I guess you would know better. I never had those kinds of experiences.
But you and I were like that too, weren't we, Shion? We clashed with each other sometimes, but we also talked a lot. And in the end, that's how the two of us became friends, right? So if we could do it, I'm sure those kids will be just fine.
Rinwell. Yeah, you're right. If you believe in them, then I'm sure they'll be okay too.
Oh, but you know, the only reason I feel that way now is because I had the chance to become friends with you, Shion. It was only because of you that I was able to help those kids make up with each other.
Aww.
So, thank you, Shion. I'm really glad we became friends.
Yeah, same here, Rinwell. I'm so grateful I get to have a friend like you.
That's cute. The parallel of it all.
I think this event shows just how much Rinwell has grown.
I agree. She's come a long way from when we first met.
Kisara, I'm not done growing either. There's no way Rinwell will end up taller than me, right?
What? That's not what they mean.
Not the kind of growth we're talking about.
Law, you
Dignity
dum-dum.
shrinks by the day, Law.
Hey, what should we make next? I know the last thing we made was a necklace, so let's make matching rings. Oh, yes, teach us how to make pretty rings. Oh, I feel like my daughter's smiling more lately. She seems to enjoy playing with that Dahnan girl. I'm a little concerned, but it feels like that it's been ages since I saw her so happy. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yes, I love this. Alright, what's our next? Do we have another quest? Is there another quest? No? Okay, well, let's go do this EX quest to see what's about, see what's going on, and then we'll head to the mausoleum.
I'm hungry! So
Whoa.
hungry! I could eat a whole horse by myself!
I bet. Speaking of dinner, I think it's Shion's turn to cook tonight, right?
I believe so. Let's ask if she can get started sooner rather than later. If
Whoa.
for no other reason than to settle Law down.
What? Something wrong?
Hush. They sound quite excited about something.
From what I've heard, a lot of people have been copying Kagari and Notio's wedding ceremony from last year.
Yeah, it's a traditional Renan ceremony, but ever since they got married, it's gotten super popular, even among Dahnan couples.
Ooh.
The whole thing was just so lovely. It was my first time attending a wedding, but I can definitely see the appeal.
Lovely, yeah. Oh, and all the food they served was delicious too.
I know, there was so much food, but everything they served was carefully chosen. And you could taste the care put into every bite. And the flowers. The arrangement they chose for Kagari's bouquet was a perfect fit for her. Also, during the banquet after the ceremony, Kagari and Notio were telling me the whole story about how they found their new house. They said it was okay if it was simple and bare bones. They just wanted a warm place where they could spend their days together. I want that too. A
Aw.
joyous ceremony for a loving couple starting a new life together. I guess dreams really can come true. It was a perfect day.
Sounds like someone may have been taking notes.
No, it's not like that. Anyway, Kisara, how about you?
Me? Well, I certainly don't think marriage is the most important thing in life. That said, I'll admit having a wedding ceremony does seem nice.
Really? It sounds like you both feel the same way then. Oh, speaking of which, Kisara, do you remember what you said at Kagari and Notio's ceremony? About the bouquet toss?
You mean how if you can't catch a bouquet, you'll end up always being single and alone? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. As it turns out, that isn't true at all.
What? It isn't?
Apparently not. I actually just found out recently myself. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it without checking first.
This is quite an interesting conversation. In more ways than one.
Seriously? Who cares about weddings and all that kind of stuff? Let's go already, I'm starving!
If we must. Personally, I feel it's rather boorish of you to spoil their fun.
Hey! You guys talking about weddings?
Oh, you three are finally back. Yeah, it turns out weddings are all the rage these days.
I have heard the same. There is no denying that Notio and Kagari's ceremony was a delightful occasion, filled with warmth and understanding.
That's for sure. Even after the ceremony was over, Shion just kept going on and on about how nice it had been.
I don't know about that.
Really? I guess I never realized.
Law must be
Alphen.
misremembering, that's all. Anyway, I've got a dinner to make.
Seems like it's a bit of a touchy subject for her. It would probably be best not to press her on it.
What is it, Alphen?
Marriage.
Is something the matter?
No, sorry, I'm just realizing that there's so much I don't know. I had no idea that weddings were popular, that Shion was so interested in them. Any of it.
Don't let it get to you. Paying attention to such things is simply not in your nature.
Damn, Dohalim. Are you trying to cheer the poor guy up or rub salt in the wound?
No, it's fine, Law. Dohalim is right. Still, it's something I need to work on. Otherwise, it could get me into real trouble in the future. Maybe someday I'll, find someone I want to marry. If my bride is someone who cares deeply about the wedding ceremony, then that means it should be important to me, too. I don't want to use my own ignorance as an excuse to make my bride-to-be do all the planning. That would be a huge burden for one person to carry, right?
That may be the case, but I'm still not sure what you're getting at.
I just think that it's important to know about weddings. Not only weddings, but marriage in general.
Oh, Alphen.
I need to learn more about them so I can be prepared. I want to do some research and fill in the gaps in my knowledge. That way I'll have the confidence to help out and make informed decisions when the time comes. But I've never done something like this before. I have no idea where to even begin. So...
You're saying you want us to help you out? You got it! To be honest, I don't really know that much about the subject myself, though.
Thanks, Law.
Oh, speaking of which, you should definitely make sure to ask Shion for help. There's probably nothing about nuptials that she doesn't know.
No. Sorry, but I, want to keep this a secret from her. Because, I'm doing this for my own benefit. So I want to do as much of it as possible on my own, without being a burden on anyone else. I realize I'm asking for some assistance from all of you guys, but I don't want to bother Shion with this. If I did, then I'd end up relying on her too much. I really want to avoid that. So, I want to do this research, but I also want to keep Shion from finding out about it. Can you help me?
Whoa, that was a whole lot of words. But I think I get what you're trying to say. You could have just said you don't want to cause trouble by not knowing anything, because you finally decided you want to marry Shion. Ow!
You need to work on your filter, Law. You don't have to say every thought that pops into your head. You aren't a little kid, are you?
Ah! Oh. Sorry.
My.
Oh my
Those
god.
growing pains can sure pack a wallop.
At any rate, I think I speak for all of us when I say we are sympathetic to your cause. We shall assist in your research and keep it to ourselves. You should go about this endeavor in your own way. If you do not wish to involve Shion at this time, then so be it. But be mindful that should she find out, you'll likely need to explain all of this to her.
The pursuit of knowledge is a noble one. I'm rooting for you, Alphen.
Thanks, all of you. I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity to gather as much info as I can.
Alright. But also, what does that
So,
mean?
Alphen,
Oh,
what kind of information are you after first? What's the most important thing to know about weddings?
Flowers, maybe?
You know, Shion was saying something about bouquets.
What was that, Rinwell?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I agree, though. Flowers that match the bride are a must.
what the
They
heck?
are, right? By the way, will our cover be okay? I don't want Shion to know what I'm up to.
We're good. Kisara's on Shion distraction duty, so we should have plenty of time. We'll make sure Shion keeps busy while you're gathering information. That way you should be able to keep it a secret from her.
Thanks. I don't mean to cause trouble for everyone just because of some weird whim of mine.
We don't mind, but be sure to explain everything to Shion at some point. So, you need info on flowers. What do you want to know exactly?
What kind of flowers are best for a wedding? If there are any special kinds you need? That kind of thing. White's the best color, right?
I think you should talk to an expert on the subject. Anyone come to mind?
Is there a botanist somewhere?
Well, I don't know how much he knows about flowers, but Mahavar sailed around the world. Maybe somewhere on his travels he picked up some knowledge about flora.
He's taken us out on his ship lots of times. Starting with our pursuit of Almadria. He's in Thistleum now, right? I'm pretty sure that's what Dohalim said.
Let's go see if he can help.
Alright, let's see what this is about. EX quests are special quests where Alphen does his best to achieve a certain goal. They are marked by an icon of a golden letter. The details are recorded separately from other subquests. EX quests take priority over other subquests. When you accept an EX quest, some subquests may become temporarily unavailable, and subquests that are already in progress may be suspended. Ooh. Once the EX quest has been completed, you will be able to accept and resume other subquests again. If you don't accept the EX quest, you can turn to the Sent in later to accept it. Shion's diary. You can access Shion's diary from the library in the menu. Her diary will grow longer as you progress through EX quest. What? Flower of happiness. What is happening? Are we?
I was able to distract Shion. I hope she doesn't suspect anything.
That's great, Kisara. The way forward is clear now, thanks to you.
Yeah! Let's hurry and go ask Mahavar about the flowers.
Is this just like, are EX quests just like, oh, Shion and Alphen's path to marriage? Where's her? Is this how you write a diary? I think I'll start writing a diary today to commemorate embarking on the journey with everyone, or something like that. I just want us to be able to look back and think, wow, that really happened, and laugh. The only thing is, I have no clue how to write a diary, so it might end up being in my weird style. I can't help it since I've never written one before, not that it really matters. I don't know if this makes sense as the topic for my first diary entry, but today we talked about weddings. It's already been over a year since we attended Kagari and... It's not Nadio, it's Nochio's amazing ceremony. A lot of people started talking in private about it, and now more people want to get married. That's nice, something positive to talk about. Also, I realized I had a big misunderstanding. When Kisara told me about how if you don't catch the bride's bouquet, you can never get married, I'm glad that it isn't true. It's not like I cared much one way or the other, but I guess it bothered me just a little. Speaking of which, Alphen looks strangely serious at dinner. I wonder what's going on. It's not like the food tasted bad. I mean, he got second helpings. Maybe he was thinking up a new dish. Kisara consulted with me. Renwell and Alphen were talking, and I was going to join them, but then Kisara stopped me. She says she wanted advice on her new shield, like how to make the design more visually pleasing. I always take her to be the practical type, but it seems like she's come to understand the importance of style. This is a wonderful development. I'll need to give her some good advice. Anyway, she seemed really focused on the details, even after she finished telling me about it. She kept asking one question after another, so it went on for a while. I didn't even notice that Alphen and Renwell had already finished talking. Kisara sure is particular about her design, so I think this one will take some time. But it'll be worth it. Get ready for a great shield, Kisara. Aww. What the heck? That's kind of cute. Okay, let's talk to this girl real quick. I heard a Dahnan enter the structure discovered near Niaz. Some say it looks like a Renan building, but Renans don't understand what the structure is either. I think there are a lot of Renans who don't want Dahnans going in there. Probably. Oh, wow, thanks for saving Wilbur the other day. Oh my god. Me and Wilbur are going out again soon. Want to come with us? As a third wheel? Alright, we need to go to, Thistleum to talk about flowers. I don't know what this is about, but I'm kind of into it. I want to see where this goes.
We've reached our destination.
Mahavar.
Mahavar, can we have a minute?
Oh, Alphen! How you been? What's with the serious face?
I've come to glean some of your worldly knowledge. Do you know what kind of flowers are best suited for a wedding ceremony?
Flowers? For a wedding?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they need to be a special kind? Any practical information you have would be helpful. I think some kind of white flowers would be best.
Whoa.
Whoa there, hold on just a minute. I'm glad you thought of me for advice, but... You know, I'm not really the flower type.
Can't you remember anything? It's super important.
If the flowers are for a wedding, then why not just use whatever kind of flowers the bride and groom both like?
The unity flowers.
There's no particular type that I like. Heck, I barely even know the names of any flowers.
Wait, Alphen, it's your... I think I get it now. In that case, I'll give it some more thought. Maybe... Nah, that's all wrong. Oh! There's a Calaglian legend that's perfect for this kind of thing.
A legend?
Yeah, they say there's a rare flower that grows only in Calaglia. The legend goes that if you wear it, you'll be happy forever.
Is it the flower that we have already found there? It's not even a
Really?
flower.
I'd never heard that one.
Now that you mention it, I think I read about that flower before.
If you ask the Calaglians, I'm sure they could tell you more.
Unless it's something new.
Then it's probably quickest to ask the Crimson Crows for info.
Thanks, Mahavar. I knew I could count on you.
Same goes for you. I won't press you for details on your plans, but good luck.
Thanks. See you around.
I like how we're doing this, but we're already
A
in
flower
the
that
wedding
makes you
gear.
happy when you wear it. What a beautiful legend for Calaglia to have.
It may be difficult tracking down real information about the legend, though. It sounds more like an ancient fairy tale.
We'll have better luck if we ask people in the area where the flower can be found.
Special kind of flower, huh? I think I know what you're planning. But
Mahavar.
gentleman doesn't pry. Good luck, Alphen.
Oh, I skipped it.
Gentleman does...
Oh, he's rooting for us. Okay, thank you. Elizabeth? I thought they said Calaglia. Am I wrong? Wait, they did say Calaglia. I forgot. I switched to Slodian and Calaglia. I thought they were legit talking about Cyslodia, but they said Calaglia. Alright, well, let's ask her out about it.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, it's y'all three.
Tilsa, I didn't know you'd come back here.
Yeah, I switch off between here and Pelagian. What's with you, Alphen? You in some kind of trouble?
No, not exactly. I'm looking for a certain flower. I heard that a flower that makes you happy when you wear it grows around here.
A flower that what? It sounds like crazy talk.
It's supposed to be rare and only grows in Calaglia. You haven't heard of it?
Rare, huh? It
Yeah?
could be that one flower. You know, the white one that grows in the Iglia wastes.
Oh, that one. I've certainly never seen it anywhere else, but I didn't know it had that kind of legend attached to it. So why do you need this flower that makes you happy anyway?
Well,
I'm doing some research on wedding ceremonies. I don't know anything about them, so I thought I'd start by looking into bouquets. In my research, I heard about a perfect flower that grows in Calaglia, so I decided to track it down.
I see. Wedding ceremonies, huh? If you're looking into that kind of thing, I assume you...
You've got your reasons, right, Alphen? I wish nothing but the best for you. However, the area where that flower
I'm
grows
sorry, I
has been
skipped
full
it.
of Zoogles recently. They may have trampled all the flowers fled.
Guess
Aw.
we'll just have to go and see. Thank you for all the information.
Hang on, why are Tilsa and Nath grinning like fools?
You
Greener.
figure it out. You think maybe he wants the flowers to make a bouquet? To give to someone?
You mean, Alphen, you planning on making someone special the happiest woman in the world?
Wait a minute, I never said anything like that. I'm simply trying to learn more about weddings.
You traitor! I'm supposed to be the first, then it's your turn!
wow, you can't even confess to Tilsa.
No, you're misunderstanding. It's really not like that. Nath, back me up here.
If we're jumping to conclusions, then just ignore that ignoramus and go off to find the flowers. But be
Ignoramus.
careful.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Wait, Alphen! Ah, damn it!
You can't even confess properly to Tilsa.
Let's head to the Iglia Wastes. We might get to see the actual flowers we could use in a bouquet up close and personal.
Right. I just hope Zoogles haven't destroyed them.
Should I be checking? How often should I be checking Shion's diary? Okay, not every time we have a conversation. Where in the igloo ways? Let's teleport.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
What? Did I make this? Or did I choose not to? I'm tripping. So we need to get up. Yeah, looks like it. I guess let's grab some crystals while we're out. Oh, we got a level 5 one. Nice.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Let's do it.
Right,
The
here
flames
goes!
will roar! Burn it bright! The waters have created dance in
Whoa.
mortal droplets! Tidal wave! A chain between heaven and earth!
Of course they run.
Banshee of lightning! Divine savior! A chain between heaven and
We
earth!
barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised!
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
More?
I certainly won't argue.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
More
Keep calm and take them down.
Dance in mortal droplets!
No further.
Burning tidal wave! A chain between heaven and earth! Lightning strike! Freeze lancer! Divine savior!
Bro.
Blah blah blah! And heavy flame of maelstrom! Burning strike!
Stop your movement! Inferno
Who
punch!
wants to dodge it? Enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them down.
Mirage Blade! Hurricane Thrust!
Divine savior! There!
What do you want?
Crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
None shall escape my the flames will roar! Burning strike! The waters of creation! Dance in mortal droplets! Tidal wave! Reload! Vanquish darkness! Ammo! Back into the fray! Divine streak!
I was like, just kill it.
They really are beautiful flowers, but they've all been trampled, like we feared.
There are a few that aren't harmed. So these are the flowers that can make you happy. Got it. Learned something new.
It was nice to see the real thing. Since we took care of the Zoogles that trampled them, they should grow back soon.
Yeah.
You're right. If someone wants them for a wedding bouquet, they'll probably be able to pick some here. Though it may take a while for enough to bloom for a whole bouquet. Something wrong, Rinwell?
It's nothing. I just had a lonely thought.
Lonely? What thought?
I was imagining your wedding. Your bride might be someone very close to me. A dear friend. This is just a thought, remember? But if it is someone like that, I'd naturally be overjoyed for two people I love. But at the same time, I'd probably feel a little like I was losing my closest friend.
Rinwell.
What?
Alphen, if it does turn out that way, you have to promise me you'll take care of her forever. Look at me. I can't even picture it without welling up.
Rinwell, I haven't made any decisions about my future. So you should put thoughts like that out of your head. But you really care about that friend of yours, don't you? I'm sure if this friend heard what you just told me, she'd be very happy. I feel like I should thank you. Thanks, Rinwell.
You're welcome. I'm sorry for wasting your time with my crazy thoughts.
No, it's okay.
Oh, and I had another idea. When a bride throws the bouquet, only one person can catch it, right? I always thought that was unfair. Maybe you can do something about that. Like, give one flower to each person or something.
Isn't throwing the bouquet part of the fun? If you hand out flowers instead, then won't some people be disappointed?
You may be right. Maybe there's some other way. What do you think, Hootle? Hootle and I will talk it over. If we come up with something good, then maybe it'll take off.
Shion's diary. Okay, it'll tell us about the diary. Oh, I forgot about our SP. From the last quest.
Hey, Hootle! Think we could discuss that bouquet we were talking about earlier?
Sounds fun. What did you want to talk about?
Shion! Nothing! We were just playing around.
Really?
Oh! Oh! What are Alphen and the others talking about? I've been helping Kasara with the new design of her shield for a while, but then she suddenly told me that's enough. After she'd been asking me so passionately about every detail, too. I wonder if she didn't like my advice. She didn't seem all bothered by it, though. I thought I'd go ask Gwynrel, but she was in the middle of talking to Alphen, so I changed my mind. Speaking of which, the two of them sure have been talking a lot lately. I wonder what's about. I wish they include me if it's such an exciting topic. But it's not like I want to know all about Alphen's personal business or anything. I'm just a little curious. Aww. Yeah, she's gonna feel left out, but it's for her. Woo! We're gonna fill in a lot, aren't we? Explosion! Oh, that one's like so much more. Oh my god. Okay, Kasara's done, right? I'm looking. We're looking. We're looking. Alright, we'll start up here for her. Crazy that she got finished before even Alphen or Shion. Okay, do we have another EX quest somewhere? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're in the clear right now. Then that means we'll teleport over, maybe rest to see if they have anything to talk about, get full CP, and we'll dive into this frickin' mausoleum.
Finally.
See what Nazamil's on about.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I do want to forge these weapons, though. We got some dark tree blood and glooming crystal. I could buy those, yeah? And glooming crystal? Oh, I'm dumb. I bought Renwell's. That's who I got, not Kasara's. Shit! It's fine. This is fine.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Yep, we're gonna rest. I completely overlooked her equip status.
What should I fix today?
Wasabi.
Rice! Ice cream!
Meat!
Caviar.
You guys aren't helping.
You guys aren't helping. Her tone of voice there is so funny. So funny. I think we've seen this type of section before. What are Kasara and Dohalim doing? I don't know. Just Alphen close up. Everyone's just talking.
I'm beat.
Nope, we don't want to cook.
Time to hit the sack.
Now then, are we prepared to depart?
Alright, let's officially go into these ruins. Let's see if these guys will attack us. Or something.
The Snake Eyes. What are they doing here?
Oh.
And those masks.
Wait.
Almost no response. Just like the people in Niez. It must be the masks, right?
Most likely. The Snake Eyes want Renans in power again. Normally they'd have attacked us or called for backup by now.
And the masks are powerful enough to pacify even them. What has Nazamil started?
I don't know. But we don't have enough information to speculate. I see what looks to be a mausoleum. Not a bad place to use as a base.
Let's hope Nazamil is there too. Come on.
Yeah, I really think she has a warped perspective of this. Oh, well, here she is. Oh?
Nazamil, now! Hurry up and kill him now!
The great and terrible Water Lord relying on the strength of another.
Oh my god, is that Volron?
How utterly pathetic.
What the hell have I been keeping you for all this time? Do something, Nazamil! Now!
Someone who clings to others' strength is not qualified to wield power or reap its benefits. Die.
It is just for the strong to dominate over those who are weaker. Being different is meaningless in the face of sheer power. And yet, the one who taught me that still died in the end. The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject anything that's different, including me.
What? She definitely has some PTSD going on.
We're investigating the mausoleum, aren't we? Let's go!
Oh shit, maybe we had side quests. I should have looked. Okay, are there any Zoogles about? It kind of doesn't look like it, but...
Is it okay for us to just ignore those snake eyes?
It doesn't seem like they're aware of us, so I think it should be okay.
They better not suddenly jump out from behind us or anything.
Why would you say something like that?
Well, I'm sure Law would know if they did. Oh, interesting. Let me just... What is that? What is that? Why is that there? Hang on.